I'm back. Wow, with this song, Shadow of the Beast. Oh, this song is insane. How long was the previous stream? 2 hours only. Fine. You know what? Maybe this one will be 0.2. We will have 1448.1 and 1448.2, like if it's the continuation of the same stream. Wow, this song is insane. Hello everyone, I'm back. I'm back. No, I'm not. Okay. I missed few pieces. Okay, I think now I'm ready. Hello, yes, now I'm ready. Hello guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Can you remind me what was the problem when we left? What was the problem when we left? It was not refreshing. Ah, yes, it was not refreshing this, right? Yeah, yeah, the fact is that if we are so, or we have a specific city refresh. Yeah, I think that here I need to have I think I need two messages. I need one message. Wait, this music is a bit intrusive. We need two messages. One that is refreshing the city info, and one that is refreshing the category, right? Only problem I remember is you stupid because you had to stop the stream. Yeah. True, Hula. Hello, welcome back, Mon ami. Bienvenue. So we are refreshing the city info and we are refreshing the category, right? So I think to refresh the city info we need a new I mean, we can reuse the same. Ba-da-bum. Yes, 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 yes. Exactly, 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 exactly. Exactly, 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 exactly. So we just call this and we are good. Nothing else to do, my boys. Nothing else to do. Pum, pa, pa, pum, pa, pa, pum. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that plus and minus is nice, but it's not very usable. I mean, it is okay, but what I'm thinking is that maybe we can have plus, minus, and max. Because I think that all the time you will press max. The problem is how to do this. The problem is how to do this. I don't know if I need a vertical. I don't know if I need a vertical box. Vertical box. Something like this. I think it's okay. You can have plus and minus, and here you will have another new button that is called max. All right. Pa, para, pa, para, pa, pam, 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 pam. Why is not aligned? Pam, para, pam, para, pam. Pam, 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 pam. No, not Mac. Max. I don't know if I want it this color or I want it. No? No, maybe not. I was trying to have it like the same yellow of this yellow, but probably it's not very easy, huh? It's not very readable. It's probably not a good idea. Even if white like this is a bit... This yellow looks like piss. I mean, it's a very bad yellow. I don't know how to say, but it's a very bad yellow. I don't like it. Pam, para, pam, para, pam, 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 pam. Pam, 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 pam. What is the color, guys? What color should we do? What color should we use? This color? It looks shit. It's not very nice. I don't know, I don't like the button, but I don't find a color that actually makes any sense. So I think we will go with a slightly yellow and that's it. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Okay, we do the same for this vertical box number 2. Vertical box number 3. Vertical box number 4. And then a random one. I don't know if there is a randomize. You cannot click on randomize, but it would be nice to have a random. A random button, right? So I had dinner in a Mexican restaurant. And it was very good, a bit expensive, I have to say. But the good news is that my friend paid for me very nicely. And so, yeah, was good. I think it was good. It was actually good, yeah. Was actually pretty good. I had a Pacifico beer. Pacifico, I don't know, let me search it a second. Pacifico beer. Pacifico beer, right? Is a Mexican beer, eh? Yep, Mexican beer. It's a Mexican beer. Yes, this one. If no pasta pizza or sushi. Yes, my stomach can. I mean, if it's good food, it can do it. Obviously, pasta is always better. Pasta is always the best in any case. But you know, we can also have sometimes. No, but consider the Italian diet, or anyway, the Mediterranean diet is it's pretty good in general. What happened here? What happened? What happened? So we are adding this max button. I think this max button will be very used. I think you will use it pretty much all the time. I think the plus or minus you will basically never use. You will just click max, 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 give. Max, 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 give. This is what you will do. But maybe not always. Maybe not all the time. Okay. Still, I'm not convinced about a color, but fine. Maybe a bit better. So the other thing we wanted to do, we wanted to reduce the size, the font size here, right? Because it was too big and so big numbers do not display. Correct? So we wanted to reduce the font size. I don't want to reduce it too much because otherwise it's not readable, but let's try it from 24 to 20 and see what happens. Which I guess is probably the same size of this, by the way. Yep, it is. So now these max buttons, right? How do we make them functional? Max. Incredible beatboxing skills, sound effects, incredible sound effects, my boys. So there is an eventing game for the one of you that actually have a PC. There is an eventing game right now, you can join it. We have our UAJet that is running the event in game for all the players that want to join. Sorry, you need a PC. You cannot join on mobile yet. Maybe in the future. You never know. Player clicks on max buttons. Right, player clicks on max buttons. So what do we do here? Huh? What do we do? So I was just briefly checking. I was just briefly checking what is happening in my dear Ukraine. One second. I mean, there was this tonight. There was this terrible attack. He killed 16 people. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. So it's so hard. It's so hard to read the news every day on Ukraine. It's so hard. It's so hard. It's so hard. So hard. 74 people injured. 74 people and 16 killed. Can you believe it? One freaking missile in kind of a random residential area. I mean, I don't know. I have no words. I have no words to say anymore. I have no words to say anymore. I have no words left. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there is no other big news of the day, I guess, but fine. So let's get back to this. Player clicks on max buttons. In theory, we just have to adjust, right? I mean, I could cheat. Yeah, let's cheat. Absolutely. The easiest way, right, is to basically enter a random value into this that makes it automatically go into the max. Or let me think about it, Let me think about it. So in theory, if we do this, and we put absolutely any value, like -1, it automatically goes to the max. Well, that's not really true. That is not really true. Yeah, it's true with this. Yes, it's true with this. It's true with this. New value. The problem is that I cannot... Well, I can do a trick. Yeah, let's do a trick. Yeah, good trick. Good trick. The trick is this. Look what we do, Look what we do. We promote this to a new variable. And this one we call it temp new value. Right? Temp new value. And yeah, what we do... It should work, huh? I think it will. So we do a small trick. The trick is this. That when we set the new value to... Can I do -1? If I do -1... Yes, exactly. I do -1, my boys. So I set it to -1, that automatically send it to the max. And then I call this function. While here, I set it to this, right? Yes. Exactly. Should work, right? Should work. Do you think it will work? No, I have to do it. I have to do it massively, right? Otherwise, it's gonna take me more time. So I have to do all the changes at the same time. Exactly. Bam, bam. If I miss one line, this thing will break. If I miss one single line, this thing will break, my boys. Breaking. This is the good and bad of using visual editing, right? That it looks nice. I mean, it's kind of intuitive, but with many lines, you can forget stuff. Okay, so in theory, this will, if we pass a -1 to temp new value, right? You can click one of those only at a time. It's going to use this new value here. And being -1, you, yeah. Okay. So we did these 2 changes. Let's test the 2 changes. I'm pretty happy about it already. Boom. I think we are very close to have this thing fully working. Well, fully meaning the left side. Today I've seen on YouTube a bus accident in your town. Holy shit. Falling on the river? Holy moly, I didn't see it. In my city? Really? Holy moly. Oh yes, 1 week ago. I didn't see that. Holy crap. What happened? Did someone die or what? Holy shit. Holy moly. The driver died. But were there any people on board or?
Attorno a quest'ora e quest'autobus.
Yeah, no one else. Oh my god! But what the what happened? What the fuck? I didn't see that, Ula. Thank you for the information, even if it's not a very nice one. But holy moly! Yeah. I don't know what happened exactly. Holy shit! One week ago only. Yes, in my city is in the center, in the city center area, in a very nice square area. There is a very nice plaza there. But aren't there any? And no, because there is a stair going down there, so probably there are no bumpers. There are no bumpers in that area, I think. Wow, didn't notice. Pretty much. For what I can see from the video, I think he's here. Fuck, there is a bus just here. No, but it cannot be here. I mean, it looked like he was here, but I think it's impossible. But if he's not there, it's very close. No, it is there. It is there. Hey, well, it's before the bridge. No, it's exactly here. How it is possible that there is a wall here? What the fuck? What? It's unbelievable. No, then is slightly after this way. Because actually it's strange because it's exactly the same angle, but is missing this wall. In the picture, this wall is missing. I don't understand. He broke the wall. He broke this wall. He broke this wall. No. Then he may be slightly in this direction. No, but even here, how is possible, right? There is this wall all along. I don't understand. I really don't understand. I don't understand what I see in the video because actually there is a wall, so but I don't know, maybe How? Yeah, he broke the wall. He broke that wall. Yes, he broke the wall. He broke this wall. How can you break this wall? Hello, blindness. Sorry, I'm watching an accident that happened near to me, right? We're basically a bus went through exactly that part, and look at that. Look at this. It's insane. So there is a bus that is going down the river because there is a river below, right? Holy shit, the driver died. You see? Yeah, this wall here that now here is missing is before, yeah, it's exactly in that position, right? Because it's before this street goes down and the stair is here, right? So the section that he broke is exactly this section, right? This section. So he went against the wall and he continued to push to break this wall and make it fall into the river. I mean, that's insane. I mean, how you don't realize that you are pushing a wall, right? Maybe he was drunk. Yeah, exactly. Maybe there was some, because it's it's impossible that you touch a wall like this, which is pretty big, right? It's a pretty big wall. Maybe these stones are not very well fixed. I understand, but also you must come in from a very weird angle, right? Because you must come in, yeah, probably came in here, right? He came in here, so he tried to do like a turn and going backward there. But how the hell you break this wall and you don't stop, right? That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So I don't know. You wanted to die? I mean, it is a very strange way to. It's very strange to decide to suicide that way, right? Anyway, I don't know. It looks a bit weird, but fine. I mean, he died. Oh shit. One question: is there a sidewalk pathway? Well, is a sidewalk? Yeah, is a sidewalk, but there is also a road going down. But yeah, is a road that cars can use, but usually don't use because it's like a restricted pedestrian zone. I mean, the road going down. Now, that particular crossing, the particular traffic light is obviously used by cars, yes, all the time. Sorry, blindness. What did you ask? You asked. I have a question. Was better for performance, packed actors, or merge batch? I don't know what you mean. What is pack? I don't have understanding of that. You mean the way you pack the pack file, or what? What do you want to pack? I mean, you mean in shipping? You ruined my evening. No, you didn't ruin my evening. No way. I understand. Static mesh, no, for sure merging vertices if you can. I mean, if you can have one actor, but well, then depends on the size of the actor, depends a bit on the size of the. We broke it. What? We broke it. What happened? If I click here, nothing happens. That is not very nice. Ah, because the server crashed. Why the server crashed? Server crashed. Uh-oh. Handle resource query. City Manager 242. City Manager 242. 242. Ah, because we have no. Yeah, but even if we have no. Okay. I understand. No, this storage is empty because it didn't find any. Yeah, exactly. So if yeah, we need to do this only if this is not null, obviously. This must be valid, otherwise. In this case, we have no storage. In this case, we have no storage, right? And so this was failing. Okay. Do we have the same pattern anywhere else? That's very possible, huh? That is very possible. That we have the same mistake in other places. It's very, very possible. Because the storage can be empty. Yeah, we have it here. Here is the same. It is the same. Static mesh converted to, well, I'm doing a roof with planks, with shingles in U5, so I want to convert it to instant static meshes. I mean, if you can convert it to one mesh, will be way better. If it's a roof, if it's a wall roof with planks, right, and you don't have any if you don't have any logic in the, like, any random generation of the plank, right, which I assume you don't have, but if you don't have any random generation, like you're generating roofs differently from one roof different from another roof programmatically, if you don't have that and you have just one set of planks that is always the same, then you should open Blender and just put them together in one mesh in Blender or in whatever program you want, merging the mesh, right? Because there is no reason to keep different actor, one per plank. I mean, that would be pretty bad. I mean, bad. I mean, depends also what kind of game. I mean, but like all the modular, like if you go to the Unreal Engine marketplace, right, and you search for, so if you go to fab.com and you search modular castle, right? There are a million packs where you basically create a wall castle by small bricks, right? Like Minecraft. And that's a very bad idea, but you can still do it if you need the, well, maybe not this one, right? Yeah, like this castle modular pack, right? If you go and look at the pieces are sometimes very small. By the way, this one is a pretty good one. I like it. Very good one. Good job. Yeah, exactly, like this, right? So like if you take these small bricks and you create, you know, a castle with small bricks and everyone is a different actor, that's like crazy, completely crazy. Now, consider nowadays PCs and power that we have and everything may still work, but yeah, one FBX can contain multiple meshes, so you really need to merge the meshes. So what I'm saying, is that if you have cube, right? Cube, right? So these are 4 meshes for Blender. Cube. You can extract everything to one FBX, but it will become 4 different actors in Unreal. So you have to select them all. Control J, boom. There is one cube, right? There is one mesh, one object, right? One object only. So there is one single thing now. You export it this way. Does it matter if it's still a static mesh and not an ASM? No, I don't know. At that point, no, because you merged everything. So at that point, I think you are fine. Wow, there is another one here. No. Bling! Hello! Who joined? Hello, Blindness. Hey, thank you for the follow. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now it should be safe. Should not crash anymore. Now we should not crash anymore, my boys! What time is it? Midnight, huh? Midnight. Just a second, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Very soon. Boom, boom, boom. back. I'm nearly back. You finished compiling, huh? Very good. You finished compiling. So we can restart it easy. Server and client. Server and client, my boys. 2 minutes to midnight. 2 minutes to midnight. Do you know the song? Do you know the song or not? Para pa para pa parara. Para pa para pa para. Of course you know it. I cannot play it on stream because there will be a instant copyright strike. But yeah, unless I'm then removing the VOD music. Your game looks awesome. Thank you. I mean, I don't think it does really, by compared to modern games, but I think it's very interesting. It has a lot of, our game has a lot of weird features that people may enjoy. People may enjoy. So this screen, for example, is a strange screen because it's a non-conventional MMO screen because this screen allows you to manage the city resources. So here you are basically speaking with this guy, right? So we are inside a giant. You want to see where we are? I can show you where we are. I can show you where. No, I can show you where we are. We are inside this building, which is a weird building, which is I would say, a pretty iconic building of our game. Yeah, this building there, which is this building, yeah, which is the container of a giant winch that allows this mega lift to operate, right? And this lift that is held together by this kind of dragon structures, but yeah, in our world they're called differently, is going down for about I don't know, 5 kilometers or so. So a kind of an insane that connects and basically connects this level to the next level, right? And so here we are inside this building, and we are speaking with a guy that actually should not be there because he's a dummy character. This is not the real database, the real game. But yeah, we are speaking with this guy, which is actually a cat people thingy. And this guy is the city manager. I mean, it's not exactly this guy because again, the database, what we are using here is a dummy database, so he has completely different characters and stuff. But there will be a guy here, right? There is a city manager. So if he's a city manager, when you right click, you get this additional button, which is city. I can probably say city management, but he opens the city management screen. And here you have different areas for the services that the city provides, or anyway capabilities that the city has, right? And for example, here in infrastructure and trade, at the moment we are at tier 1, right? So tier 1 has been achieved, and you may want to go to tier 2 or to tier 3, right? I think I want to change this level with tier, and I still don't understand why we have this storage showing up. That's super strange. I think the reason is that we don't... I will check that because this storage needs to go away. This line needs to go away. I don't know why it's still there. But anyway, if I click on max, yeah, you see it goes to 2. If I click on max, it goes to 40,000. Very nice. If I click on max, it goes to 7. If I click on max, it goes to 3. Fantastic. Which is what I have and what I can provide to the level 2. So we will click on give. Well, I can say minus, minus, plus, plus. I can click on give, and this will basically refresh this whole window by putting here the new value that we have. So I think 40k is really a lot of money. So let me give 10k. 2, let's do 1. Let's do 1, 2, and 3. So it's easy to remember, right? 1, 2, and 3, and 10,000. So if I do give, the server crashed again. So I guess we have a problem with tier 2, huh? Because tier 1 was working, but tier 2 is definitely crashing. City Manager 393. So we are developing this part and we are trying to fix the bugs, you know, and see if it works or not. Seems that it's kind of working, but there are still some bugs and some crashes. If storage of this item is not yet present, then add it. I see. Yeah, the reason is because this one is not valid. Now, yeah, I think I will just create it. I think I have no other way than doing this. And I think, by the way, I have to do it exactly, I mean, I have to do it in all the other points where we have the same reasoning, because if it's missing, in fact I added, no, this one I just added, I guess, yes, this one I just added, because, no, here is not needed. and here also is not needed. So it was needed only in the first instance of it. Okay. Let me just check something, because I guess at the beginning we created, right? Yes, we created it. It is in the main loading. Yeah, okay, good. Good. When you finish your game, can you sell it? I think it's for PC, right? No, actually we our game is already released. So if you want, you can download it right now. I mean, yes, it's for PC, but we do it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. So we have all three platforms. We don't do consoles, and we don't plan to sell the game. The game is a free game, and it's done just because we like doing games. I know it sounds a bit weird, but it's what it is. So no, the game will not be sold. It is a bit weird, but it's what it is. We accept donations, so if anyone want to support the game, want to support the development, you can donate some stuff. You can donate some money or become a Patreon. But I'm building the game anyway. It's kind of a hobby, right? It's kind of a hobby. We have a lot of people that are supporting us, right? Financially or morally. Just morally, just supporting us like, yes, do it. It's okay. And we have some that are also supporting a bit financially, like they are patrons or they are subscribers on Twitch. But the best way to support the game is to help us to make it, right? That's the best way. I mean, giving some money is also very nice, but in general, if you can... yeah, in theory we should have seen this, right? Storage visible, storage invisible, but it seems that this is never called. Why this is never called? On the client, right? Yeah, yes, on the client, obviously. On the client. This log. No. So we never reach this point. We never reach this point. So for some reason, or there is one line disconnected, or we never reach this point for whatever reason. We never reach it. We never reach it. We never reach it. Why we never reach it? Because this temp current resource number is not even 0. It starts with 0, so in theory it must go through this, right? That is very strange. Do we see this? Do we see this city resource needs in the log? We should see it 4 times, right? City resource needs 4. No, that is before before the for loop, exactly. Before the for loop, we get city resource needs 4. Set category level. City resource contribute 4. Setting items. Setting items. But pretty much for some reason we lose this. Setting first image, setting second image. Setting first image, setting second image. So definitely we go through that. Definitely we go through this. The default is giving this error, so here we should not have a default. And then when this loop is completed, right, we go here. And unless the number is 4. Wait, unless the number is 4. No, but I'm adding one every time, right? And I loop 4 times. Yes, the number is 4, my boys. Exactly. The number is 4. Because this needs to start from 1. This needs to start from 1. No. Wait. If it's 0, everything is collapsed. Because it means that I don't even have 1 resource. If it's 1, I have 1. Yeah, exactly. 4 is missing here. We are missing the pin number 4. The pin number 4, I don't have to make anything collapsed. I just have to go here. Yes. That's why. That is why. Okay, that was the bug. That was the bug. I don't know where to put it, but I'm saying. Okay, this was the bug. Another bug. Do you work in the game industry? No. My work is in a software company, but not in a gaming company. I'm just a beginner. I really don't understand blueprints. I can imagine reading code. I just know Python. Well, Python is not bad because Python is anyway, a good programming language. So, I mean, but blueprints are easy. I mean, when you get used to it, it's very, very easy. So I think you should do blueprints. If you don't know C++, I think blueprints are easier than C++. That's for sure. So you should do that. Okay, so now we should have fixed the crash, and we should also have fixed the problem that the storage is always visible, right? Now it should not be visible anymore. You are a beginner, huh? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, everyone starts somewhere. Everyone was a beginner at the beginning. Everyone, including Steve Jobs, right? He was a beginner sometimes at the beginning. That's fine. Okay. I'm still a beginner on many things. Also because the technology changes so fast that you may be, good, but then everything changes. What do you think about custom windows? Well, we have a lot of, as you can see, we have a lot of screens, right? We have a lot of custom windows. Do you mean custom widgets that you create on top of the existing ones? All this window is custom. Okay, so let's see if this works. I want to put one of those. I want to put 10,000 of those. I want to put a 2 here, and I want to put a 3 here. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 10,000. Go. Okay. Something very bad happened. Something very bad happened. Basically we validated the tier 2 even if in reality we didn't, because that's very strange. So this became 2. It is very bad. It is very bad. Ah, probably because we don't have any. No. We have. For tier 2, we have. For tier 2. Ah, no. And no, for tier 2 we don't have any definition. So how it was reading the tier 1 if instead of the tier 2? Yeah, for tier 2 we don't have any definition, so in theory it should be all empty. Mistakes were made. How it is possible that is reading tier 2? No. This is very bad. This is very bad. So we have a problem when we move between 1 and 2. When we move between tiers. Definitely. We have a problem. We have a problem. A problem is in this function, because this function is actually reading tier equal to tier plus 1. Ah, I understand. Because there is no definition. Yeah, but if there is no definition, which in theory should never happen, but still, if there is no definition, it should not even show the resources. Why is showing it? Because this will fail, right? This will fail. So all of this will fail. So this for loop will be empty. This for loop will be empty. And so the resource needed to send will be empty. Exactly. So I am receiving an empty array, right? So why? It's very strange, right? I don't understand. I don't understand why we see this. Why we see this? If because we don't clean it, it's still keeping the previous one. Because we don't clean it. Because in theory we receive an empty message saying sorry there are no resources, right? So this receive city resource by category as this resource need equal to 0. So what happens if this is 0? If this is 0, if this is 0, in infrastructure, yes. If this is 0, this is 0. Set up city resources. Windows 11 or Windows 10 modified? What do you mean modified? So we arrive with this, right? So this for loop will be empty. So this will be 0. Yeah, so everything will be collapsed. In theory, everything will be collapsed. I don't understand how it's possible that when I click on this, city resource to contribute 4. No. It's not 4, it's 0. Yeah, I think he's still taking the previous tier for whatever reason. I mean, it's strange that he does that, but it seems to me that he's doing that. So he's taking the previous tier. City resource need 4. It cannot be. This is empty. This should be empty. This should be empty. Because it starts empty. Right? It starts empty. And then it gets populated only if my tier. So here we are entering with tier 2, I think, at the moment. Yes, here we are entering with tier 2. And here we are saying that my resource tier should be equal to 3, which is absolutely not true. So this is never executed. It is never executed. And so my array remains empty. So how the hell is it possible that this is not empty? Huh? This is very, very, very strange. People repack the windows for performance. Yeah, I think that they remove maybe some of the functionality. Yeah, that I would agree, I would say. Mainly Windows 11 when there is probably more stuff, you know, more stuff that you can remove, but not really an expert of that. But I would think it's a good idea. I don't understand why here we are entering with the wrong value. I don't get it. But I think we will debug it and see. I think we are extracting somehow the wrong. Let me try one more time. But yeah, I think we can try debug. Let's try debug. I think is anyway. So basically, for whatever reason, we enter here, and this comparison for tier is not working. Or we are comparing the wrong one, or I don't know. Or my tier may be 0 instead of being... my tier is 0. Handle... wait a second. Handle city resource request query. Yeah, I think that the... Handle city resource... it is possible that this tier is 0. Let me see. Maybe there is a line that is not connected or what. Ah, fuck. Yes, there is a line not connected. There is a line not connected. Okay, so because we added the tier here later on, so but yeah, we need to connect the tier definitely. Okay, so we know why it's failing, which is good. Now we fixed it. Now the problem is even with that, we have seen that the central panel was actually available, and I think that's a bad idea. So the central panel the central panel set up city resource. No, but wait a second. This part should not be done. This part should not be done 4 times. I think we are doing this 4 times. 1 for each resource, and it's pretty stupid. Are we doing that? Yeah, we do that. 5 times actually. Well, I mean, it's not a big deal, but definitely should not be here, right? Because this one is a single resource. This one is a single resource, so we don't want to do it for a single resource. We want to do it when we finished all the resources, when we set up city resources. We want to do it what? No, wait. Set up city resource. Resource need. No, actually, it is correct because we have the for loop on all the resources, right? And this happens only on completed, right? Yes. No, it seems to be okay actually because the for loop is here. The for loop is not touching that. So why we see that 5 times? That is actually kind of strange. But okay, let me try now that we are in debug mode. Definitely I would like to remove some stuff from Windows if possible, because I think that it really makes little sense that Windows alone is using like 30 gigabytes of RAM or whatever, or 15, no, maybe not 30, but it's using an insane amount of RAM, right? And never understood why that much. I mean, okay, now we have 17 gigabytes just for Rider, but That is because we are debugging a very large project, right? But even if I have everything disabled, I mean, no running programs, let's say, still I have like probably a 10 gigabytes or something just from the operating system. Which to me looks insane. I understand why so much. Why so much, my boys? So if I do this, right, I should see the message storage invisible only one time. Why I see it 5 times? That is so strange. It is a for loop complete. Wait. No, because it's on complete, right? It's on complete. So I will go. I only have one of these numbers, right? I only have one of these numbers. So if I enter here, I will go through all of this, and then I will arrive. It is a for each loop. No, it's okay. Because I should have. Yeah, it's fine. Ignore this. I can even remove it. Yeah, it's correct because I have it inside the for. I have the print. I have the print in the for loop, but actually we are hiding different things, so it's okay. Let's ignore that. So now what we are saying is that if I click on infrastructure, for whatever reason, I am at level 1, and for whatever reason I'm seeing all the entries of level 1, right? Because I didn't save it. Really? Oh, fuck. I didn't save it, boys. I didn't save the change in tier. I didn't save the change in tier. Down. Sorry, I got distracted by some messages, but I'm here. Okay, let's try again. I mean, this part at the end, I think is nearly done. And what I'm thinking is, how the hell are we gonna do the next part? Because this part was kind of complex, right? But it was really having the UI functioning, right? The problem then is to decide the actual cost for each tier and the benefits and implement the benefits, because that's the okay, nice. Now it's empty. And this is empty. Okay, now it works. Yeah, now it works. Because we didn't define anything for tier 2, right? Okay, now it works as expected. Well, the give button is a bit weird though. The give button is a bit weird, but I think that if I click it... Ah, but I disable it. No! I disable it. So if there is nothing and you click give, you cannot give anymore. Forever. Forever. No. This should not work this way, huh? That's a bad idea. This is a very bad idea. Because actually we should disable it only after we checked that at least one of the items is not 0. So basically here. Yeah, otherwise we disable something that we cannot turn on again. Yeah, well, what I can do just for safety, I can anyway call the enable when we open the window, but yeah, maybe I should do that. I should do that for safety. I should enable for safety when we open the window. So basically means when we receive what? When we receive the city info, the basic thing. So this, huh? Yes. I think so. In theory, it is not needed, but let's say it's a kind of a safe escape option, so that if you close the window and reopen it, anyway, you will get the button enabled. Now, the fact that the button is actually showing up, even if there is nothing here, is not a great idea. So, probably... what we would like to do, we would like to hide. But the reason is that it is outside. No, should be inside. Should be inside. Should be inside. Wait. Wait, Rinos. Wait, Rinos. Should be. Yes, should be around here. Grid selected category. Visibility. Set up left panel. Set up middle panel. This thing is becoming big, guys. Starting to be a bit lost into it, but is this Baldur's Gate? Oh no, it's Dragon Age. It sounds a little bit like Baldur's Gate, but it's Dragon Age. Similar though. I think I should do it here. So if there are 0 resources to give, right, the give button should be hidden, I would say. In theory, it will never happen. No, it will happen. It will happen for tier 3, right? Exactly. It will happen for tier 3. Okay, so this is another good fix, because this give button will not show, and also we fixed that is not showing when. Okay, that is very nice. Now I would like to do a change. This level 2, I really don't like it. I think we should call it tier. I don't know where I have this level. Materials needed for tier. Yeah. Progress. We wanted to put a percentage of some kind, but we don't have it. How do we calculate the percentage of progress? How do we calculate the percentage of progress? Well, I mean, it's hard to calculate here because here we only have the resource needs. No, we should also have the what? Yeah, exactly. The left panel, right? The left panel is inside of this. Is inside of this actually. While here I have the progress here. True. I think the progress should be a separate. Because the problem that we know the percentage only after going inside this function, right? While here we are saying temp name. Oh, but actually, you know. I see. Then it's easier. Then we do this. We do, yeah. We do this. And then this temp name, which anyway is used only Yeah, is used only in this function, right? This we will do it at the end then. After all the calculations. After all the calculations. Yeah. We have to do this at the end. We have to do this at the end. We have to do this at the end. At the end of what? At the end of everything. Meaning here. La la la. La 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 la. So many beautiful music in video games, and when a video game is no more played, no one hears that music anymore. But yeah, in this stream you can still hear it. You can still hear music of old games. So this is set progress percent in current tier, right? So basically what we have to do, we have to append that with the number. And yeah, now the problem is, how the hell do we calculate that number? Well, I mean, it's not that hard, because in reality, I mean, I'm thinking. So do we want to use a price of the item or not? No, I think the price of the item is used only for the ranking. But I would say that for the progress, it's just a pure percentage of numbers. The only problem is that if it's money, yeah, that's a bit stupid, right? Let me think about it, but I don't think there is a great solution. So the problem is that we may have, you know, iron ore 4 out of 10, right? And then we have iron bar, you know, 2 out of 40. The problem is that we have tria, right? We have tria, and tria can be 1,000 out of 40,000. So if I do, you know, if I do the percentage of this, obviously this element will completely fuck up, right? Will completely fuck up the calculation. I mean, you will always be at 0%, nearly close to 0%, until you put some money in, which is not really very nice. Because yeah, the percentage, you know, of completion is basically what? Is basically the sum of this divided by that, right? But this will never give a good number if you have, yeah, you see 0.025, right? Even if you go at 10 and 40, you are still at 0.026, right? So how do we do it? How do we do it? Do we say that 1,000 tria is worth 1, so we divide it by 1,000? Or we just exclude the tria, but excluding the tria is kind of annoying. That is the coins, right? These are the coins. For the one of you that are not plane shift aware, these are the coins. So how do we present a single percentage number, right? A single percentage number between objects that are so different, right? Do we do the three? We do the 3 percentages. We do the 3 percentages and then we do the average. Yes. Yes. So if we do this, what happens? Wait. If I do this divided by this, right? Separately. And here I'm at 20%. And then I do the same here, and here I'm at 25%, and here I'm at 2.5%, and then this percentage becomes the average of the 3, right? Is the average correct, or yeah, the average of the 3, right? I think so. It becomes the average of the 3, right? Very nice. Yeah, I think it's reasonable. Now, if we could divide, if we could divide that money by 1,000, yeah, but no, it will be the same. No, it will be well, it will, yeah, well, yeah, no, I think it's okay, right? So we do, yeah, let's do it this way. So we do percentage for each item, and then we do the average. So if you are very close here, yeah, you see that here you go at 42%. Yeah, it's good. So if here I go at 30, I'm at 59%. So if I go at 40, I will be at 66.6, right? Or whatever, 67. Yes, because there is the 2 point, yeah, if I'm 0, that is 66.6. Yeah, exactly. No, I think it's good. So we do it this way. So we, so basically this number well, only if the number is available though. Only if the number is yeah, because this is done only if the resource exists, right? So if you only have 3 resources out of 4, this loop will go through it 3 times, not 4, right? So yeah, yes. So the only problem is to know how many, but how many we have it here, right? We have this length, which is how many. Is it the same mathematically if I do the average of these two and then I do the average of the resulting, or not? So is this 15.83, right? If I do the average of these two numbers and then I do the average of this and that, is this the same? Unfortunately not, huh? It's not, because you give a different weight to this number here now. Yeah, so it's not the same. Fuck it. So I have to do it all at the end somehow. I mean, I have to keep all the numbers and then average them. Should I put it in an array? I think I should put it in an array. We can have a temp. Progress, right? Which is an array of float. That actually starts empty at the beginning. which actually starts empty at the beginning. I wanted to have a progress bar, by the way, right? At least in the original design, there was here a progress bar. We didn't put the progress bar, but I think it kind of makes sense. We don't have a progress bar, but I think it would be nice to have a progress bar. Okay. Okay, so we cleared this, fine. Then what? I think we can delete this. It was just a printout to see if the image were working. We don't need it anymore. So for each of these things, right, we save the percentage between what I have divided by what, yeah, exactly. So what I have, which is this number, divided by this, right? So this is what we have to do. So I need this divide, yeah, but the division should be a float division, because otherwise it's fucking up everything. So this should be to float, because I did this error already in the past, right? If you try to divide integer, this becomes an integer. It's not a great idea. So the storage, yes. Divided by the need. Okay, this is our percentage. This is our percentage. So this percentage needs to go how many we have? 4, huh? This percentage needs to go here. So I need to add this value. Right. I need to add. Okay. I believe. Okay, so that we did, now that we did this, we have all the percentages, right? We have all the percentages inside the array for whatever number of elements we have. If we have 4 elements, it will be 4. If we have 2 elements, it will be 2, right? I think this is actually very stupid what I'm doing. Because you know what we can do, which is much better? We can just keep this as a float, not an array, and we can just sum up the numbers with the previous one, and then just divide by the number, which is the average, right? The number of elements that we know because we have the number at the beginning, so that's much easier. Yes, we will do that. So I don't even have to do anything else. Yeah. So we will add this. So this will be added to this. And we will set our temp progress equal to that, right? Yeah, so we will do this. This is simpler because yes. Because we have to do less work later on. So yeah, we just add. And let me just put it in a more fancy way. Okay, like this. Touching the line. Okay, touching the line. And it's not this very important, but okay. So we do this. And yes, I have to connect this, otherwise we never work. So basically we are summing up all the values, and then at the end of this loop, which happens here, exactly, we take this value and we divide it by the number of elements that is this value. I think I will turn it to a float because yeah, exactly. I think let me do it explicitly because I don't want to have any mess up with the divisions or whatever. So I will make it a float and I will divide it this way. So this is our real percentage. This is our real percentage. This is our real percentage. And this one we can put into this. Now the only problem is that I want to make this a percent. So I will have to multiply it by 100, multiply by 100, and then go through this, and we will have 0 fractional digits. 0 fractional digit. I don't think we want the dot something, right? So I think it's okay to have without dot. Or maybe we want to have 1 digit. Okay, 1 digit. Done. 1 digit. So this will become 60.1. 60.1. 60.1 60.1%. Okay, and this will go into that bar, into that. Now that we have this, we could actually add a progress bar if we want. We could actually add a progress bar here somewhere. Below this. Yes. Below this, we put a progress bar. No, I have to move everything. No, Jesus. Okay, fine. We'll move everything. Basically, all of this becomes... Oh my god, I cannot even do it. Why? It doesn't allow me to change rows, column. Okay, so this becomes rows number 2. Fuck, mistakes were made. Fine. This becomes rows number 3. And this becomes rows number 4. Okay. And then in row number 1, we will put a progress bar. Now, do we want to have a cool progress bar or just a basic progress bar? Well, if we have a cool one, why not? The problem of a cool progress bar is that we have these gradient bars. And I don't know if I want to use that. I mean, it would be nice, right? Have a bar like this. The problem is the color. I don't remember if I can set up the bar with a different color from the outside, or if the color is kind of hard-coded in the bar. No, I can change the color. I can change the color. Okay. Is this the only bar that we have? I mean, we also have this one. But the horizontal, I think we have that. Simple bar. We don't have an horizontal simple bar. Huh? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So we will use this one. Gradient bar T4. We also have a gradient bar T5. What is that? Doesn't have any... Ah! Yes. So it doesn't have the fancy stuff on the side. It has just this. I think it's better, actually. So let's try to put gradient bar T5 in position position 1, and column span, I think it should be at least 4, if not 5. Oh wow, that's very, very stretched. Okay, let's say 3. Now the sides, can we have it a bit smaller or not? No, we want to have like a big ass thing like that. Unfortunately, I cannot change the vertical sides unless I put a sides box, but I can. I mean, we can put a sides box around it. In the sides box can override the width to, I don't know, 50. $70. I mean, it's pretty much the same actually, but 60. I don't know if I really like it, but fine. I don't know, it looks a bit stretched. That's the only point. So it's not been designed to be that long. It's been designed to be this long. But I would say fine. Okay, now can we change the color to this thing or no? The color. The color. Set color. Set color black. What happens? Nothing. Easy. So it's not this color, huh? It's not this color. It looks like it's this color. Ah, but I can set it here. I can set it here without doing the thing. It's not changing anything though. Very nice. It's not changing anything. Fuck. It's not changing anything. Because I think it's the tint. I think we have to change this or what? I don't know. Fill frame image. I think it's the image that is. I think this fill is unfortunately different. I mean, we did it already. We already changed this, right? Because we did it on the main bar. We did it on this bar. When you are attacking a structure, it becomes blue, right? So the question is, how did we do that? I mean, for sure we did it. I'm pretty sure we did it. I just need to understand how. But definitely we did it. Definitely we did it. Already one time. We did it, my boys. No. Yes. So here, this bar, I'm pretty sure we changed it. And I don't think it's this, right? No, it's not this. It's not this. So we change it somehow. Gradient health bar. Different target, no animation. Update bar, gradient bar. Update bar set %. Ah, there it is. Change color. Change color. Okay. Do we have it? Obviously we don't. We don't have it there. Why? Change color is specific to bar T4. Specific to bar T4. Dynamic materials set vector parameter color. Well, we can put it also. We can put it also on T5. I mean, if it's that easy, right? Does it do it? You think? Looks like. Change color. Yeah, because I don't like the red. I think it should be, I don't know what color, but not that color. Let's try this color. Fuck, didn't change at all. It's not changing, boys. It's not changing. We are in pre-construct, right? So we should see it. We should see it here. We are in pre-construct. Okay, fine. Dynamic material. Dynamic material. Yeah, dynamic material. Exactly. Dynamic material. Dynamic material. Wait. Set a bar, create dynamic material, creating bar material. All this we don't do, huh? All this we don't do. Set up a bar. We don't have any of this in this other bar, so bar number 4 is way smarter. Yes, way more things. Material bar gradient. I mean, I can copy exactly the same thing and cross my fingers. This I can definitely do. But I don't know if it will actually work. But I can try, boys. Doesn't cost me much. I'm amazed at how whatever I do, it always compiles, but is not changing anything. Yeah, exactly. But now it doesn't compile. Okay, sorry, we have a problem with this because... Yeah, because now this is set to 0, right? Yeah. It's not an array anymore. Fantastic. Still not changing though. It's still not changing the color. It's still not changing the color. It's still not changing the color. Even if in the pre-construct I have gradient bar T5, change color, whatever, right? Okay. Let me try the setup bar, but I think we are probably using a material that is not customizable. So that is my current thinking. Because it looks like it just doesn't work. Right? Ah, it changed. Okay, nice. Okay. So it's enough to have the setup without having the change, I guess. Yes. Now, is this color a good color? Well, it's not bad. Better than this color for sure. Okay, let's leave this color for now, okay? And then it will stay forever. Okay, so let's try this. So now that we have this bar, we want to set the percentage. I want to set the percentage, huh? Set percent. Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's save everything. I don't want to save WD container because actually I didn't change anything in WD container. I just did a test by clicking on the color. So I don't want to change stuff that we don't need to change. So this one I will just revert. Reload, yeah. You can do it, Unreal. Don't crash. Just don't crash, okay? Just don't crash. Starting to be a bit late, so I think I'm gonna go soon. I mean, it is Saturday, so tomorrow is Sunday, so it's not really a big deal, but still, oh my god, what is doing? It's gonna crash. What? He's doing a lot of stuff. Look at that. What the hell is doing? No idea. It's like reloading the whole game. Okay, so WD container is reloaded. And now I'm gonna compile and save this. Validating assets. What the fuck is doing? Look at this! What is doing? It's so ridiculous. Reloading W container really messed up because actually W container I think is referencing pretty much all the windows and yeah. What the fuck? I don't even know what he's trying to do here. Receive inventory PC, send move item. I mean, it's like reloading the whole project or something, or refreshing it. Just because I saved this window. This is the editor log window, right? But I have no idea what it's really doing. It's writing millions of lines of code. Did he enter in a sort of loop or something? What the fuck? I never seen this. Never seen this. He's all on player controller, right? And he's continuously looping between... And he's not saving, right? He's not finishing the save, so... He's doing a validate asset, but I think he entered into a freaking infinite loop. Yeah. Oh my god. Is it possible that it's not infinite after all this time? No, I think it's looping. I think it's looping. There is no reason. I mean, it's impossible. It's so long. This should be the editor, right? No, it's not the editor. The editor log. But anyway, we can just close. The problem is that we have one element, right? That is we wanted to save. Yeah, it's in an infinite loop. It's in an infinite loop. The problem is that I was trying to save this, and so we will have to redo whatever we did, which is kind of annoying. Right? It's kind of annoying. But yeah, it's looping on something. I don't know why. It's looping on all the functions of player controller. Dummy char, blueprint, character creation, category UI. Oh, what the fuck is doing? It's like reloading the whole game, but I assumed it is repeated a million times. Like if we take pop-up message dialogue, it's probably here at the end again, right? Well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's looping, it's looping. Yeah, it is a bug. Fuck! So I cannot save my thing. So we have to close it, boys. So I will have to redo whatever we did here. I don't know what we did actually, but shit. Well, what we did, I don't know. Fuck. It doesn't even let me close it. Close now. Yeah, I think it's a bug. It happened when we reloaded bro, restore from where? Well, until it is the autosave, but anyway, we can easily redo it. We can easily redo it. So I think that this we saved, right? Because I hope I clicked on saved here. Yes, I clicked on saved here, so which is nice. Yeah, this one, you see, we were very close because we had this already done. We had this already done. The problem is city info. City info. Why this thing is so small now and so different from this? Huh? The fuck? Is it the sides box that is messing up or what? Well, let me try to remove 1 second. I think the sides box may actually mess up. Huh? What the hell? Why is not ending properly? What is going on here? Why is so stupid? Why also here you see that he has the corners that are coming out? Because the ratio is not the same ratio, I guess. If it's like this, it does that. Yeah, so if the ratio is not correct, it's messing up. I see. If the bar is too small, it's messing up. I see. We have 8 columns. Strange. Holy moly, the bar. Well, on this area it will be completely different. On this area will be completely different, but still, I don't know. This is, I mean, it's too big. It's broken, right? No, it's too big, boys. It's too big. It should not be this way. Should not be this way. Okay, let me try. Let me try a sides box again, right? Where we override, so the width, let's say that the width should be 700. And, well, 700 is so much actually in that window. Now, if I do it this way, it will not work. And the height is, we said like 60. Yeah, but you see that it messes up. So as soon as you try to change the shape of this bar, it's not working anymore. It's not working anymore. It messes up when he's inserted in this grid because this grid is actually defining I don't think it will make any difference if I add 2 rows here. I mean, I can try, but I don't think it makes any difference. I think the problem is the resides that this thing gets and is passed over, right? This resides is passed over here. By the way, it's already messed. Okay, wait. Then maybe if I do 500, it will be better or not. I think as soon as I change this from 80 to 60, yeah, it's like I don't like it, right? So let me try if I do it this. No. No, it's automatically broken. If you try to override the width, it's automatically broken. So basically, or you leave the bar in the original shape, or but it's strange because I think I changed the sides. How did I do it? How did I do it when I use the other bar? Because I can leave it completely free, right? So without any override, but if I do it completely free, this takes the wall space, which is too much. Maybe what I can do, I can then add, can I add a sides box here? No, because this is inside. No, I cannot. Like this is a bit too big. I don't want it that big. It's too 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 big. Let me try with the padding. Let me try a 50 padding on the left and a 50 padding on the right, right? And see if this is making things better. Okay. If we do 100, 100. And then we do the sides box. Okay, it's making it smaller, definitely. So if now I engage again my sides box and I say that my height is less, does it still break or well, it's breaking a bit. Yeah, it's breaking anyway. As soon as I use the sides box, it's breaking it. There's no way. It's designed to be. Can I scale it? Wait, maybe we can scale it. So let's remove the sides box and we just okay. The sides box is a no-no, right? The sides box is just breaking it. It's just breaking. The sides box is just breaking it. But if I use the scale, if I do scale 0.6, right, it should be fairly small, but I just want to see if it's not breaking. This is better. Okay, the scale works. Okay, the scale works. Okay. The scale. Why is not at the left though? Why is not? Why? Is in column Z? Because he has column span 8. Yeah, but even if he has column span 8, it should stay to the left, no? What do you mean? I have left alignment, right? Left alignment. Why is not aligned to the left? What is going on? Row 1, column 0. Yeah, exactly. I cannot move it more than this. So why is not going to the left? What the fuck? Why? Don't get that. No. No. I mean, we can leave it in the middle, but I think in the middle is a bit weird. I mean, we can put this in the middle as well. I think in the middle is a bit weird. What is this small line, by the way? Do you think this small line will show up? Maybe not. No, I don't think so. I don't know. We can leave it like this for now. I mean, is smaller, so it's a bit more reasonable to me. Do I really like it? Well, maybe not. But why there is so much space if I have only 5 pixels? I only have like 5 freaking pixels. Because it's the scale, huh? It's the scale that is messing up. I mean, we can leave it like this. I'm not super happy about it, but at least it's not huge like it was before, right? So I think like this is reasonable. I think like this is reasonable. I think it's reasonable. Okay, let's see how it looks with a percent. So did we set the percentage or not? I think we set the percentage, right? Where the hell is that? I have no idea. Where the hell is that? By the way, can we see this in a way that is more So the size of this thing is 750 by 500. Okay, so we see it also here, you know, similar to how it will look in the real world, right? Roughly, not exactly, but roughly. Okay. Okay, I think we are good. Let me see. Now, I think I have to move the bar. I think I have to move my thing to level 0, and then we can add some materials, right? Yes, and the materials at the moment are empty. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna go soon. It's like 2 a.m. here. 2 a.m. 150. 150. 150. 150. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to go, guys. I'm about to go, but I think we made good progress. Things are kind of working. Okay, so now I am at level 0. So this bar is 0. Yeah, I think we could center this, right? We could center this and... because this... it seems weird, but having this progress bar at the left is not very simple. Because I scaled it, and by scaling it 0.6, he also scaled the container, right? Which is kind of weird, but it's what it did. So in reality, there is 0.6 vertically and horizontally. And so now I cannot move it, because or I do a minus, well, yeah, I could in theory, and it will look a bit weird, but if I do a minus, wait. If I do a minus 100 on the left, yeah, I can. So if we want, in theory, I can do minus. So I scale it 0.6 and then I minus left. I think is a... But anyway, I think we can leave it as it is for now. So this is now materials needed for tier 1 progress. For tier 1. Materials needed for tier 1. Progress 0%. I don't know. I think it sounds weird in English. Or there is a dot. Material needed for tier 1. Progress. Material needed for tier 1 progress. Bah, okay. 0%, right? So if I add 40k, so I basically fill in all of this. This should go at 25%, right? It didn't work at all. Why? It doesn't work at all. Why? Didn't put any resources? Yes, it did. It did. Huh? The server thinks that... The server thinks... Ah, wait a second. Yeah, when I do the new... Wait. When I do the new... I'm not assigning it. When I do the new... Wait, when I do the new... Am I assigning it? Well, here I'm assigning it 100%. But here I'm not. Mistakes were made, huh? Mistakes were made. And this is why, because it doesn't find the thingy. It doesn't find it. Resource storage by city. But you know what? The risk is that here I do it by resource by city. Yeah, no, it's correct. It's correct. So I have to do this. Yeah, I have to do this, otherwise it will not work, huh? Yes. Yes, I think yes. I think yes. Okay, let's redo it exactly like we did. These are all small bugs that are important to fix, right? Okay, let me recompile it now. And what we want to do, we want to delete this resource. So we have 0 resource because this is the bug. It happens only if the city has 0 resources of any kind. So basically the first time, right? This is what would happen in production as soon as we release it. As soon as we release it. Mommy time? What is mommy? What is mommy time, Ola? Mommy? Mommy? Oy, 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 oy. You mean sleep time? It can be Dota time, but I don't know if I want to play one game. I think it's kind of late. I mean, I can, but it's kind of late. Can play one turbo, like 30 minutes, 25 minutes, but it's kind of late. Two hours after the pumpkin time. What the hell? In which universe are you living? When I said it is late, you said I'm not your mom. Ah, yes. Ah, now I remember. I mean, I live alone, so I don't have my mom telling me, you know, what to do, but yeah, in theory. It could happen. But I have my own house, so... Okay. So if we do this, now we are at 0%, right? Now I do max, so I want this to go in and this to be updated, right? Ah, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Midnight is when the carrosse change into pumpkin. Ah, I see. The Disney story, huh? Okay, so this works. This works, and it's very nice that it works. So if I do 5, boop, 28.6. Okay, this works, guys. Very, very good. Very good. Okay, very good. Now what do we have to do? Now what we have to do? Happiness 0%. Holy shit. They are very pissed off. Max level reached 0%. The 0% we have to remove it. I think if you reach the max level, we should fill the bar or even remove the bar. I don't know. But I think it's cool. I like it. You see, I cannot add more money because the money is already at the maximum. You see? That is very, very good. Everything works as expected. Everything works as expected. Look at this. All these buttons work perfectly. Fantastic. Okay, I think it's all for tonight because we reached the point where things really work. Now, what we will have to do next? Will be that I think is the ranking. Because this part on the right is too complex at the moment. I think I will not do it yet, okay? Maybe I can put something not implemented or whatever, so, but before doing this, I want to do this part. And we need to think how to do it. This is not easy, and this is not easy. Because basically you will have a champion. I mean, this is really where I don't know how to do it. So every time you contribute materials, every time you give materials like I did now, you will go into the ranking. And so we will have a ranking screen. Pressing this button here on the top right. Pressing this button will bring you to the ranking screen that we don't have yet, but we will build it, right? And the ranking screen is very simple. Is the list of guilds or people, if they are not in a guild, that provided the most materials to the city. Where the ranking is given by the price of the materials that they have provided, right? So if this item cost 3,000, 3,000, right? It will be weighted properly if this one cost only 200, right? And this is just money. So they will all be summed up properly, and it will give you the ranking. Right? So you will know how much. Then after that, the problem is how do you determine when the benefit applies, right? And that is what is really something that I don't understand yet. But yep, I think that's all. So thank you for watching, guys. We will do more work tomorrow. So tomorrow around 4 p.m. By the way, on the chat you also see what you contributed. Maybe you could say to the city of. Yeah, you should say to the city of Idla. To the city of. To the city of. To the city of. To the city of. No, I don't. Yeah, I have the city. I have the city. To the city of name. Okay, good. Okay, nice. I think that's all. I will see you tomorrow around 4 p.m. European time. I don't think I will stream in the morning, also because it's very late. And so I will spend the morning doing something else. A bit of sleeping, a bit of something else. And yeah, 4 p.m. tomorrow European time. Meanwhile, if you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and also remember that our game is released. And so you can play it right now. Just click on download now. Oh my god, look at how old is this screenshot. Fantastic though. And you can download it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. We need more Mac testers, by the way. So if you have a Mac, please download the game and test it and tell me if it works, because we don't have enough Mac people. Mac people, join us. Bye. Goodbye. He went up quite a bit. Bye-bye. Have a good night.